When I think about a movie that has influenced me as far as life-wise, or that I feel like had a big impact on me growing up, I'll probably say the movie Blindside. It's not fairly a new movie, not too much older. I think I was in high school um, when I first seen it, but it had a real big impact on my life because I was going through a real hard time in high school with like bullies, and I didn't live in the best neighborhood, um, and I had my two sisters and my mom. Blindside is a movie about a man named Michael Orr who happened to be in the NFL. Um, he came from a really bad neighborhood where his mom was a drug addict, and he ended up going to play school. Play football at Catholic school, I think it is, or a church, some type of church school or something like that. And he ended up getting adopted by a family. Um, Michael, for me, we relate because me and him both have the instincts to protect. I have a younger sister and an older sister, both who are women, so I try to protect them with my all because I am the only guy or the only man in our household. Also for my mom, living in a bad neighborhood, there was always a threat of somebody trying to break in, or something happening to them. So I did everything in my power to try to protect them. Michael Orr did everything to like protect his quarterback, protect his family, protect his mom. So me and him relate, and I really, I look up to him as a person. I followed him even when he went to the NFL. Because of the movie. Not too many people know about Malcolm Orr until the movie Blindside came out. So, that's one thing. What's the one movie that I will say that I love and that, has really affected me in life. Also, another a TV show that impacted me is, sounds crazy, but 90210, or 91210, which is TV show where it's almost, they start in high school, then they go to college. So I pretty much got to watch the whole process, just like me, going from high school going to college. And also, there's a guy on there who plays basketball just like me. There's a guy who is gay, where I had a gay friend in high school who got bullied all the time and felt like he couldn't come out and be himself. So, I relate to that too. Also, I relate to the show because in high school it's really tough. Different popularity groups, people like different things, and you get to see in the show how hard it is being in high school or college, relationship-wise, people-wise, trying to find your career and things like that, where, not too many people get that or see that feeling, especially people who are older than you, who not going through what you're going through. Older people have went through it differently than I have, so it definitely shows our aspect of the youth. It shows how we're feeling somewhat, to a certain extent. But Blindside and 91210, that's probably the two things that have influenced me the most, coming into college and being in high school, because it shows pretty much my point of view of the struggles of being in high school or being in college, and also the struggles of living in a bad neighborhood or having to grow up rough and having to protect your own, protect yourself and your own. There's been multiple times where, I felt like I had to stand my ground versus me just walking away. Most people say walk away from a problem or walk away when somebody's pushing your buttons or something like that, but I felt like if I walked away, then I wouldn't be doing the right thing. Me protecting my family is my number one priority, just like me protecting my team. So, those two, that TV show and that movie really impact me the most.